finger, it was at least scratching the crack of
It's
my
a
ass.
word.
Like,
No, no.
why you having pink eye and shit?
Oh shit. Damn.
Let me see. I had made like I had made a makeshift script of shit to talk about. I really wasn't gonna mention none of it by myself. But since I
Okay.
got a guest right quick, I can ask you a couple things. I know you ain't gonna stay up on
Period.
here long, it's early and shit. But you gotta pick the topic. So you gotta pick the industry of information. So it's either gonna be music topics, political topics, or entertainment topics. Which one you want?
Say the first one again.
Music topics.
Okay, music topics for 100, Alex.
Okay, let's see. Um, Albums don't matter anymore. Artists are dropping short projects for streams. Who still puts out albums that feel like events? So, what are your thoughts on albums not mattering anymore? Do you think they still?
That's a lie. Cardi B album long as fuck.
How many songs on it?
Shit, more than 13.
That's long.
Shit, Lotto album like 20 fucking songs.
That's long.
Yeah, they did that little 6 track EP shit for a minute with Kanye, good music, all that stuff. But them motherfuckers is back to doing whole albums and double disc. Chris Brown did a double disc.
Hmm. I know.
That's an opinion. It's not a fact.
Yeah, this is just some AI generated bullshit. So let's see what else. AI versus human creativity in music. Well, obviously, we know that we will never agree with AR artists. AI artists,
Yeah.
totally,
Right.
we don't fuck with that. But what about other type of shit? Like they got shit now where you can take your song that you made, run it through AI, and they will upgrade the voice, the sound quality. So at some
auto-tune and shit.
Yeah, like at some part, it is your work. So how do you think it will be accepted?
I think an AI producer is more acceptable than an AI artist.
For sure, because some shit you can't fake in music, and
like if AI gonna make songs, then why I'm singing? What the fuck is the point?
And then what are they pulling from? They just saying
how many streams they get though? Like, it's all they bot friends, they followers, like they fans. Like how that works?
Do you remember the first AI artist when they tried that shit?
Yeah. A little bit, but not for real.
Let me see if I can find him. I forgot his name too, but I remember that shit. And they tried to pull that shit. Timbaland just tried it again. You heard about that? Yeah. Timbaland, he just dropped a track. I think a track and a video with the little AI bitch.
Oh shit.
Here it go. Matter of fact.
Why we want them to do that? Then what's the point of being an artist if they gonna just take all the fucking streams and shit?
Well, that's the point. They're trying to monetize music without having niggas involved, basically.
That's what I'm saying. So then hell, they only gave us so many things to do. Sing, dance, play sports and shit.
Right. They trying to replace all of that. Let's watch a well, this ain't short, but we'll watch a little bit of this and see about Timbaland's.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
As one of the most legendary producers ever, Timbaland could work with about any artist right now that he could possibly want. However, instead, Timbaland just launched his new AI-generated artist named Tata, and it's destroying his reputation by the minute.
Damn!
If I was
Come on,
real.
Tim.
When I heard your music, something inside me started to bloom.
AI-generated images and music are gross enough on their own. What makes
Right.
this even worse is, again, it's being engaged with by a man who has the time and has the talent and has the resources to actually be working with real, interesting, exciting young artists.
Basically, the entire internet is pushing back against Timbaland and his strange obsession for AI art, agreeing that it's a disgrace to musicians everywhere. But yet, there are still so many questions that we need to answer about Tata. And unfortunately, the deeper we dive,
She
the
was like
worse
a real
it gets.
bitch.
The
Like,
music sound bland, it
That
sound
that
boring,
fucking
and which is, we talk about AI and artificial intelligence, but shuck, that's the only thing that has a pure soul right now. Yeah.
To hear such an iconic producer straight up
wow.
say that AI
wait a minute.
Yes.
Let's run that back. Hold the fuck up. This
He
nigga
said
said,
what he said. What the fuck?
Artificial intelligence, but shuck, that sound boring, and it sound bland, it sound
are about Tata. And unfortunately, the deeper we dive, the worse it gets.
the music sound bland, it sound boring, and which is, we talk about AI and artificial intelligence, but shuck, that's the only thing that has a pure soul right now. Yeah.
To hear such
that is about the
Bruh.
cutest shit
That
you
sound
could
like his
ever.
girlfriend. It sound like dating that bitch or something.
You know what? You know one thing that's depressing about the music industry and all the niggas we came up with, to me personally, is a lot of these motherfuckers so
Hello?
yeah, you probably switch screens or something. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hold on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me? All right, I'm gonna kick you out and you come back. Yeah, let's keep watching this shit because this is kind of interesting.
an iconic producer straight up say that AI has more soul than real music is honestly wild. And although we're about to see that Timbaland is clearly putting his money where his mouth is, but on the other hand though, as one of the most innovative producers of all time, dropping hits with stars such as Jay-Z, Kanye West, Justin Timberlake, Beyonce, and Drake to name a few, this then begs the big question. Could Timbaland actually be ahead of the game?
There you go.
Well, despite Tata's debut single releasing last week, Timbaland's passion for AI music is nothing new. And over the
You hear me now?
I can hear you now. It had took me offline. It kicked me out.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I just got back in.
Motherfucker must got a time limit on, like, hey, get up out of there.
Right? Like, bitch, you got a dick.
But see, honestly, this is why I do this, because like
Yeah.
I'm gonna let other people actually run their shows from this, and I gotta test it a little bit to see, how it's gonna be when they got guests coming in and out and shit.
Yeah.
Test the buzz. But anyway, let's get back to this shit because it was getting good.
Yeah, he pissed me off a little bit.
My bad. That's why I had to kick you out. I'm like, let me kick you out so you can come back in.
these past 2 years, he has not been shy about it one bit.
All right.
Be ahead of the game? Well, despite Tata's debut single releasing last week, Timbaland's passion for AI music is nothing new. And over these past 2 years, he has not been shy about it one bit.
All right, so there's a lot of talk about AI. We know how the feelings of violating certain things, but let me tell you something. I got a solution. I always wanted to work with Big, and I never got a chance to until today. It came out right. Play.
So wait, no. So no, I do not want to hear
Yeah.
AI-generated big.
Piggy Balls raps. How dare. The nerve. I'll say.
I'll make this
Hopefully they're his original verses and they just AI the song together.
No, them is new verses. I guarantee you. It's gonna be new verses.
That's
Like
fucked up.
they're gonna put all of Big's lyrics in the AI and say, "Here, write something that he would have wrote."
That he would have wrote. Oh,
I'm telling
that's
you.
fucked up.
And even though it might sound good, it's not real, and
No.
it's missing that point, and that's what people not gonna like. Like that's the one thing that people like in music is the soul. Not,
Right.
this nigga gonna say, "Hey, I the only."
That's not his soul. That's just his essence. It's not the same.
Exactly.
That's wild, bro.
Creating custom clothing labels with TapStitch is easy. Go to your branding tab, choose your label size and background.
Back in 2023, Timbaland took to Instagram to share his new collaboration with Biggie Smalls. The only problem, though, Biggie has been dead since 1997. Thus, using AI to recreate his vocals, Timbaland's eyes were open to the endless possibilities available through this new technology. Yet, despite his obvious interest, fans weren't having it at all. "This ain't it, bro," the top comment reads. "Please let Biggie rest in peace." Now, you would think that all of this negative backlash would have turned Timbaland off AI forever, and while you'd think he learned his lesson, you would be totally wrong. In October of 2024, Timbaland officially joined forces with the controversial AI music company Suno to become their new strategic advisor. Labeled by Rolling Stone as, quote, ChatGPT, but for music, this new platform called Suno is controversial for a number of reasons.
Suno is a way for everybody to experience all of the joys of music. That is first and foremost giving everybody the joys of creating music, and this is a huge departure from how it is now. It's not really enjoyable to make music.
And then let's go over to Suno because I'm on it right now.
Okay.
So what I do every time I do one of these little episodes, I will write a theme song. So I'm gonna play you one of the theme songs. I'll do one of the early ones.
It's a late night show. I don't care who watch, cause I'm doing this shit anyway. If you up, then you up. If you down, then be down. It's the plug, and that's John Blaze. It's a late night show. I don't care who watch, cause I'm doing this shit anyway. If you up, then you up. If you down, then be down. It's the plug, and that's John Blaze. I want it even where beat styles. I want it even where beat styles. And if you want it, you wanna have some. Baby down, baby, I'ma want it is a ram big style. I'ma want it is a ram big style.
It's not working.
It's a late night show, I don't care who watch, cause I'm doing this shit anyway. If you up, then you up, if you down, then
just everything, just and then so when it first came out, like I was okay, this is when I first heard about it. You remember BBL Drizzy? BBL Drizzy, that was the song that Metro Boomin had made when the beef had first started. It was like an old school version. I gotta show you. Okay, I gotta put you on game. Hold on, this is what I do.
Yeah, school me, buddy.
So this shit is hilarious. All right, so BBL Drizzy.
BB like like Brazilian Butler.
Yes. This was at the start of the beat. This never officially came out, but niggas was like, "What the fuck is this? And why is it so cool?" Hold on.
Wow. Oh, I was like, is it?
No, right. I like Timbaland.
Build a website you love with Wix.
These niggas want me to pay for YouTube, but
for your words.
About Drake?
Yeah. So after that, people had started making like remixes of regular songs. Like you could put "Give Me Back That Ass Up" sang by the Temptations.
I know, yeah, they be doing that shit. I hear that shit all the fucking time, man.
So I got on this bitch. I'm like, man, I'm about to make some shit. So this is one of the first things I made. I don't know where that part came from.
Hmm?
I said, I don't know where that part came from. She said about his bell bottoms. Wait, where's the
I don't hear nothing.
here? Oh, you know what? I forgot.
The master plan walks the streets with a dipping head. Got his hat tilted low, shades on his eyes. He's the king of the nighttime, ruler of the sky.
I don't know. It's so long.
Rolling through the city with his velvet suit, gators on his feet.
You have to pay for that.
No, this is free.
John Blaze, he's a man of mystery, walking down the street with his shades on. John Blaze is a man.
Then we got this.
John Blaze, the master plan, walks the streets with a dipping head.
Wait,
Got his
what?
hat tilted low, shades on his eyes. He's the king of the nighttime.
Just keep making. Wait, what's this? I think this was beat.
Turn up the beat now, feel the heat. Time to work it out, no time for defeat. One more set, push it to the max. Gonna make you sweat, feel the burn in your back and on the floor.
I wanted to make it work.
Show what you got. Don't hold back, give it all you got. Keep your head up high, know you're the boss.
Living in the concrete jungle.
You can put your own lyrics in there. You can just tell them something to make.
Right.
You don't have to put
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, like you see this right here. This is where you put in the lyrics. Or if you just don't put in no lyrics, it'll make up some lyrics. Then right here is where you put the style that you want.
It's so.
It's small. Yeah, I know. It's on the TV. I'm gonna take it off. But
It's okay.
yeah.
I'm just telling you. I mean, I can see the area though.
Yeah, so that's Suno. So back to this.
Okay.
See, See, this is allowing untalented people to create music that sound like a talented person made it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because for him to say, "Oh, making music is tiring and going through all of that and
Boring and
you gotta
all.
learn to play an instrument," that means that you're not really interested in nothing but the end result, and that's not how you make music.
He into Tata. That's his AI babe. What's it doing now?
I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
Yeah, I'm about to say what you what is you about to do? You gonna is you about to go back to sleep or you about to be up for the day?
I'm about to go back to sleep.
Till when? It's what time is it? 5 o'clock.
4:30 in the morning.
Oh, you know what? It's 5:30 here, so I guess
Yeah.
time still. I ain't gonna keep you up. I appreciate you popping through though.
Oh no! Thanks for showing me Suno.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get 3 more songs out of me.
Now, with that, I can get 6 more albums out of you. What you talking?
You don't even need that to make 6 albums. Shit, you got 100 of them.
Nah, look, you know how that go. But yeah.
You'll just be taking over the industry by using that shit.
I already can make 1,000 songs with my damn self. So
Right, that's the thing.
But yeah, you go ahead and get some sleep. I'm actually probably about to get off there my damn self. I think that's was successful, minus that little you get out of the room. And you just got put out. You just was chilling and it just cut everything off.
Yeah, when you went to say let's watch the rest of this, it just cut me. It was like, and it was just out. And I was just sitting there, and I could see myself on camera, but you weren't there. And I'm like, hello? And it just, after like 30 seconds, it kicked me out. And then I just clicked the link again and got back in. And it literally was like, when I was clicking the link, when they went back to the live, I could still hear the last of our conversation before it kicked me out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. All right. Well, I will talk to you later.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too. Night, night. Morning, morning.
Night. Good morning.
Boom. Pretty good. I want to finish watching this though, low key. I don't know if y'all want to watch, but I want to watch. Let's finish watching this.
Point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is based.
Showcasing to fans how Suno can generate vocals from scratch, sadly removing the need for an actual artist is something that will just continue to get worse as the video goes on. But while many have still marveled at Suno's music making capabilities, which I'll admit are impressive, concern has also been raised into exactly how Suno's model was trained. And was it actually trained illegally? Only 4 months prior to announcing their partnership with Timbaland, the AI music firms Suno and the similar Udio were both hit with a lawsuit filed by the 3 major music labels Sony, Universal, and Warner Records. It is obvious what Suno's service is trained on, the court papers read. Suno copied copyrighted songs en masse and then ingested them into its AI model. Suno's product can only work the way it does by copying the vast quantities of recordings from artists across every genre, style, and era.
I think what happened with Timbaland was he was telling people to send music in the year before to sign humans, people. And the thing that he signed the following year was AI. And so the combination of that raises a lot of concerns or questions like, were you using our music to train your AI?
Now, it is also important to note that OpenAI, the company that is behind ChatGPT, has and currently still is facing multiple lawsuits as well over their use of books, articles, and other copyrighted material used for ChatGPT's training model. However, in addition to then hiring the elite law firm Latham & Watkins to defend themselves against these labels, Suno CEO, who remember we heard make that insane quote earlier, would quickly respond with a statement of his own, which, as we'll learn, was simply another big lie. Our technology is transformative. It is designed to generate completely new outputs and not memorize and regurgitate pre-existing content. But it wasn't long until concrete proof came out that they were indeed stealing music that they didn't own. If partnering with an AI music company wasn't bad enough, 1 year later in summer of 2025 then arrived this headline. Timbaland announces new AI entertainment company, reveals his first AI artist.
I have scoured the earth, traveled thousands of miles, only to find you here.
At Stage Zero, we are merging AI with real-life creators to create an immersive experience, his caption reads. Co-founded by Timbaland back in June under the name Stage Zero, this new company apparently consists of 3 divisions. First being live AI entertainment, then something called Stage Zero Music Network, which I guess is a place where AI music videos will be played 24 hours a day, and of course a new AI record label as well. The label's first signee, an AI...
I mean, this is nuts, the fact that they're putting this much work into making music. And you know why this is. It's because they're tired of having to pay artists. They're tired of having to deal with artists wanting rights. They're tired of really everything. And they trying to X people out of the game. They don't want motherfuckers to work. They don't want motherfuckers to entertain. They just want people to sit back and get fat, lazy, and dumb and let the computer do the work. And we're not going for that.
Pop artist named Tata, who is driven by Suno. And combined with Grammy Award-winning producer Timbaland handling the majority of the production, Tata is set to kick off a new genre that they are calling A-pop, or artificial pop. However, that's not even the worst part.
Try Artlist's new AI voiceover model, and you'll be saying things like this real...
I'm scaling up and reimagining what the music industry can be and what you can do with all these tools, said Timbaland. I have other characters too. The biggest one is Mr. Crown, a robot DJ. The technology today is perfect for what this is, he continues. What used to take me 3 months now only takes me 2 days. Don't be scared of it. There's no need to be.
Once again, massive, influential, and game-changing super producer Timbaland is proving to be a massive disappointment over his weird obsession that he has with AI. He's now announced that he's working with this new AI artist named Tata, who looks like a composite of a bunch of different K-pop artists. You're frickin' Timbaland, and instead of focusing some kind of new business or label or effort that focuses on all of that talent, he's instead going to just fake generate content AI style and sully his legacy and just annoy all of us in the process.
Immediately met with widespread backlash, and in my opinion, rightfully so. Just one day later though, on June 6, 2025, Timbaland would fire back at the heavy criticism himself, and shared this video on social media. Well, I guess he didn't really do it himself. With the hashtag Stage0, Timbaland instead opted to use AI-generated animals for the video to say stuff like this in response.
AI is ruining music. Whatever. Go ahead and cry me a river, since Timbo Stamp is on that too.
Y'all crying about AI taking your spot, but your songs barely mix. Why would we train it on that?
Man, y'all scared of AI, but record every hook in Melodyne.
Auto-tune is AI, baby. Y'all just didn't complain till it started writing better hooks than you.
You worried about AI stealing your sound? Bro, you ain't got one.
Doubling down on his use of this technology while disappointed fans.
You know what? That is disrespectful, dog. That's disrespectful as fuck. Timbaland need to. I ain't even about to go there, man.
And to let him know all over the comments by essentially saying that the only people threatened by AI are the ones who are already inadequate. A few hours later on this same day, then came this post. This time a little more serious. I know I'm trolling, but let's have a real conversation. I love my independent artists. This doesn't mean I am not working with real artists anymore. And no, I do not train AI off of y'all's music. This just means more creativity for creators, he typed.
Okay, first off, you're starting a goddamn company around this shit, and you've tried to do this stuff before. We're not f***ing trolling. And if you love your independent artists so much, where are they? Where are they? Where are the independent artists? Where's the new production and entertainment company for all of your independent artists?
But Timbaland didn't stop there. Then sharing with his over 4 million followers this video right here on slide 2 of music executive Ray Daniels giving his thoughts on the situation.
Timbaland, who has super producer, who has, I see, helping as many artists as he can, decides he's going to play in the AI world, which, why the f*** wouldn't you? Like, let me tell you what an AI thing is. Let me tell you what an AI character is. Mickey Mouse is an AI character. Donald Duck is an AI character.
See, you know what? Sometimes I don't be knowing what's up with this nigga Ray Daniels. I mean, I think a lot of times, I think he seldom says shit I agree with. I don't know what dude be on, but I guess the Classics explains it.
Bugs Bunny is an AI character.
Three times it's impressive. 3 times in a row, wrong. Bugs Bunny is not an AI character. Mickey Mouse is not an AI character.
They were created by somebody and are in fact also voiced by somebody. You know, people, I think nowadays when people have points and arguments, they will just say whatever the fuck they gotta say to make themselves feel like that shit is true. Because for him to conflate Bugs Bunny and fucking Mickey Mouse with a totally AI character is damn near gaslighting. And I hate using them fucking newfangled words, but that's what the fuck that is.
Or whatever the hell else, also not an AI character.
I swear I love you, bro, but this ain't it, typed fellow producer Young Guru in the comments. Do you not realize what is going on in the world? Your voice is powerful and way too important to do anything like this. I have students who worship you. Human expression can never be reduced to this. This is way bigger than music. And thankfully, not long after, this comment would not go unnoticed. Just 2 days later, we then watched Young Guru join Timbaland on a live stream together to debate this controversial AI topic.
That was the #1 question I seen. It was like, yo, are you training AI off of our music?
Okay.
So can you address that one first?
Okay. First of all, I can't train. I don't have.
He lying. Nigga lying. Once the nigga started stuttering like that right at the beginning, he lying. Look at them lying eyes. That's a lying fucking face.
I don't own the company to do the training data.
So then that means that you don't know what the fuck they trained it on. Is that what you're telling me? Because you got to train it on something. That's how these things work. Give it the information. It mixes the shit up and spits something out. That's new. That's what the training is. It don't work off. You can't tell something to make music if it doesn't know what music is, if you haven't given it examples of what music is. It's not how it works.
Now, what I do, I am a partner of Suno. Some people don't like Suno, and some people do. I use Suno for a tool. So as I was with them building on this tool, I use it as a producer tool, like a sampler, right? Mm-hmm. So
he's not answering the question. You know, one thing that I noticed about doing these like style type of podcasts and shit, when you're watching videos that other motherfuckers made, you really get to stop when they say stupid shit and be like, hey, you just said some dumb shit. Let me back this up with some facts right quick. Cross-reference this and prove why you're wrong. Now, granted, that ain't gonna make a nigga say, damn, I was wrong. Because most of these motherfuckers already know they lying when they say this stupid ass shit. And them niggas, because they cool with him, they not gonna step on his neck like they supposed to. Guru look confused as fuck. He ain't gonna press this nigga. He look like he gonna agree with whatever this nigga say. So
it gives you personas. And what I did, I started learning more and more how to become a prompt operator. Now, remind you, I'm giving it original Timbo beats. So It's not like I'm using it to generate whatever, but I give it all.
I'm giving it original Timbo beats. So it's not like I'm using it to generate whatever. That's kind of what you are doing. You're giving it the beats, and then you're making. You see what I'm saying? You get to really say you just said some stupid shit, bro.
Oh my, because Guru, I got drives and drives of music. That's number one. Mm-hmm. So I give it my beats that's like, oh, I can reimagine my beats.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need. What a great day.
Bro. Damn, you really get to tear a motherfucker argument apart. This gonna be fun. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have fun with this because that's what people do nowadays. When you have a one-sided platform, you can say whatever you want, and a motherfucker not there to challenge you and say, "Hey, bro, that was some dumbass shit you just said."
Still using all beats he owns and original content. However, 10 days later, the real truth would get exposed. In another attempt to convince fans that AI is the future and show us how Suno works, back in June, Timbaland shared this video playing a beat. A beat that, as it turns out, contrary to all of his claims, was actually stolen from another producer.
I want you to listen to not only this beat, but I want you to listen for his producer tag. You'll hear it in a second. You heard that? Pay it.
Producers, that's why it's important to tag your shit.
Attention to that. This is a beat that says in the title, Timbaland makes a beat with Suno AI. Listen to this beat for me and you let me know what you hear. Not only are those elements of the sound of the beat that you just heard, but you also hear the man's tag.
At the moment, I like, for real, I'm still having a time processing it. Like, something I told my lady, I was like, yo, like 19-year-old me is like, I can't believe this. Like, it's Timbaland. He's one of the greatest of all time.
And see, that's the fucking problem. That's the fucking problem. We give these niggas too much credit. If you wrong, you motherfucking wrong. I don't give a fuck if you, whoever. I don't even know who's that high in my head that I could say. Jesus, I guess, but he wouldn't do wrong, but we ain't gonna go there. It don't matter. If you wrong, you wrong. If you wrong, you wrong. And you cannot let these people slide with this shit.
You know what I mean? So there's a level of excitement that I wanted to have for my music to even reach somebody like that. But then there's also a bit of frustration as a grown man because it's like, you just saying my name could have went a long way for me. You know what I mean?
It turns out that this beat which Timbaland had posted to show off was actually stolen from another producer named K-Fresh, and then ran through Suno AI with no credit, consent, or apology ever issued. At least that was until after this post. Dear Suno and Timbaland, do better, read K-Fresh's statement against his old inspiration. As the producer whose work was taken without
Way to go. Check that nigga publicly. Good shit.
permission, and as someone who advocates for musicians' rights, we are speaking up for the music community and for all creators being pushed aside by AI-driven innovation. This wasn't just unethical, it violated US copyright law and breached Suno's own terms of use, before then closing by requesting 5 specific steps in return within the next 24 hours, or else they push further to ensure accountability. Step 1 being a public apology issued to K-Fresh, which would come only a few hours later. At K-Fresh Music, Timbaland typed on his page, recently I shared a post where I used a song that I believed was fully owned by the artist who sent it to me.
See, you start off like, ain't no way that shit need to be 16 paragraphs, bro. All you had to do was say, bro, I'm my bad. I did take your shit. I did feed it to the shit. Here go like a milli, because you really need to cash bro out right now. Here go like a milli. I'm gonna do some other shit because I'm fucking Timbaland, so I got pulled. I can put some other shit together for you. Get you somebody big on a beat or some shit. But no, this nigga writes a fucking 5-page letter like a lid.
I was genuinely inspired and wanted to demonstrate what's possible. But I now understand that the song's beat was produced by a producer named K-Fresh, who did not give consent. And that's on me.
Now, hold on. Check this out. That same post, if he listening, guess who called for that beat? Ghostface Killer. Because of that post.
Man, fuck. Oh, man. Niggas don't. Niggas be.
And so I'm trying to call him today and say, yo, man, you need to send that beat to Ghostface. What? I don't get nothing for that.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why I asked the question, are these music people, are they?
See, that don't matter. So what? That's like shooting a nigga in the leg and then giving him a fucking cane. Oh yeah. You bleeding. Here, let me wrap that up for you and give you a cane. I shouldn't have shot you. And thinking of niggas, no, man. Niggas so, boy, I tell you.
Tech people. Because at the end of the day, are these people making these products with musicians or producers in mind? Is this really to our benefit?
At Stage Zero, the AI media company I'm building, nothing happens without people. Timbaland closed with claiming, our focus...
Nigga! I be wanting to scream. Nothing happens without people. This nigga making an AI media company and it's gonna say nothing happens without people. If that ain't the most contradictory shit, this the shit that get niggas punched in the face when you like talk to niggas like that face to face. A nigga be wanting to punch you in your face. Like, nigga, why would you even say that to me? I feel like I need to punch you in the face now.
This is building tools with creators, not at their expense. However, with all of that being said though, how does Timbaland then explain Tata, the AI artist who he is calling, quote, the first icon of A-pop? Paired next to this futuristic music video filled with dancing robots, aliens, spaceships, and a cameo by the popular dance group.
Man, I hope these niggas ain't about to get back into that transhumanism shit, bro, because we just got out of that shit. We just got back from that shit, dog. Please, let's not go back there again. Can we just be regular people for a minute? Just for a couple more years.
The Jabberwockies. On October 10th arrived Tata's debut single titled Glitch Purse. It came to a point where I'm like, yo, this voice, it's amazing. Timbaland told Rolling Stone of his new creation. Combined with a beat produced by himself and executive produced via his AI company, Stage Zero, the immediate reaction so
Man, I know bitches that can sing better in the shower. Let's just be real. You can walk past, I used to be walking past bras and they be humming, and I know these hoes can sing. And this nigga talking about, I need to find this voice. I feel get the fuck out of here.
far to Tata, though, all over the internet, has been everything but positive.
I put ice on my shooter. He gon' duck immigration.
What? Should we go watch this fucking stupid video? Damn, I wish I had a real audience. I would actually be able to find out if niggas want to see this. So, it's one person in the room here. Oh, damn. Should we go watch this bitch video? Anybody. If there's anybody here, just somebody. Put a Y or something somewhere. Should we go watch this damn AI video right quick? I know ain't nobody here. I don't know. I don't know if I want to watch it if it's gonna make me mad, but we'll see. I'll make a decision in a second. Matter of fact, I'm gonna roll up.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
I got a shit out the basement. I put ice on my shooter and dodge immigration. So here we have Timbaland, who seems to have no problem.
Number one, why the fuck would we be in America vibing to talking about dodging immigration?
Problem being the bridge, this AI-generated Asian woman who is singing and mimicking the music and the styles of black R&B and black rap.
I was broke.
This bit, it's so many things wrong with that.
But this ain't that now. Not on Fiji.
I was broke then, but I'm not. So now we mimicking people's struggle stories. We're mimicking the trauma. Oh man, anything for $1.
You might catch me in Brooklyn. I'm pretty sure we won't. Timbaland is a super loser for this. He's this first of many viral tweets about the video. Timbaland seems hell-bent on torching his legacy. I don't know what Suno is paying him, but no amount of money is worth changing how the world remembers you forever. Turkish airline hairline Timbaland strikes again. Shaking my head can this since deleted tweet by rapper Jid. Yet, as Timbaland has just continued to get blasted for his new music video and AI artist Tata, aside from longtime producer friend Swiss Beats being about the only person to show support in his comments, the internet is also confused about the girl in this video. Considering how crazy AI videos are now, and the recent launch of Sora 2, is the girl.
Honestly, he could have sold that shit to Japan. He could have pulled that shit in Japan somewhere. That shit is not gonna work here in America, dog. Or just in the Western world in general. That shit is not gonna work. Go take that shit over here to them. Because some of them K-pop artists don't look like real people anyway. A lot of them motherfuckers already look like they're AI. You gotta put so much makeup on these little fucking boys. So like, yeah, fuck out of here.
On this music video, even a real person.
I used to wonder if I was real.
You know what? I understand my man's. That's a good idea. I understand my man's with the rib nigga that dropped the bone and just. I need to find something to throw, cause I'm gonna get mad and I'm gonna throw something that I need. So I'm gonna just throw this blunt wrapper here. Speaking of blunts, I need to go grab me some blunts. Hold on. Hold on, this way.
When I heard your music, something inside me started to boom. I'm still searching for who I am.
Ta-ta, what's going on?
What's up, best friend?
Shit, man, you know what I'm on.
Oh my goodness, I just made a song.
You did it?
Yeah, you wanna hear it?
Tata is gonna shock the world, said Timbaland in a recent interview. I don't want to give too much away, but it ain't what people think. I'm making a franchise. It's IP.
You know what? Timbaland needs his ass whooped, and not like physically, not like everybody like physically whoop his ass, but he need like a spiritual ass whooping, like, cause you out of line, dog. But you know one thing about a lot of these star niggas, man, a lot of these niggas always been having weird ass views about shit and wanting to do weird dumb shit. They just didn't have the money to. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure a lot of people got weird dumb shit they want to do when they get paid. You know what I'm saying? But bro tripping. Let me just let this shit play.
P in the new label Stage Zero is really like the Walt Disney in music. I'm blurring the lines, and Tata is a very unique thing. Before then revealing, the video is 85% human-made, and only used AI maybe 15% or less. Now, from my understanding, what they did was indeed find a real girl to stand in for Tata in this music video, one that looks similar to the character with pink hair they originally announced, but then when it comes to the music, Tata is almost entirely computer-generated via Suno AI, with allegedly just a...
Okay, so if that's true, the bitch that agreed to do that ain't shit neither. I'm just gonna say that, but I'm not gonna say what else I could say.
touch of human assistance to basically be able to say that humans were still involved.
I'm the director of marketing. We're here with Timbo and Tata. Really cool collaborative effort between technology and all the different capabilities that are happening. Super excited for us to be a part of this project. Everything that I've seen, man, it's incredible. I mean, it's just a great project, great experience. And I think the way that the future and technology are moving, it's good to see.
Everybody in the fucking building is wrong. All y'all need y'all ass whooped. Everybody in that whole studio involved with that whole video need the shit slapped out of them. And I mean really physically.
Music, you know, hop on board and kind of joining with that.
A start. A spark. My name. This is just the beginning. Join me.
This is your peak season playbook.
Bro, this
built
is the
for
sickest
print-on-demand fashion brands who want to win this season without.
I can create it starting with AI, he says of the process behind Tata, but then I add on and say, hey, come in here and put this vocal on top, to add a more human element. When asked though, who is the voice helping Tata? I can't tell you now. I'm going to let the world find out all at once. Tata is a living, learning Audimus music artist built with AI. He says, Tata is the start of something bigger. She is the first artist of a new generation. As times continue to change and technology continues to rapidly advance, AI is becoming more and more of a serious factor. But when it comes to music in particular, besides stars such as Playboi Carti, who was accused of using AI on his latest album, which I already covered, or Kanye West, who made this comparison a few months ago.
Is AI the future of music or is it a crutch?
It's time for me to explain to people the power of AI and music. Now the vocals that people like stay away from AI, it's a more negative reaction than auto-tune.
Yeah. Auto-tune you feel like is AI as well.
Exactly, it's in the same family.
At the end of the day, regardless,
I would have to think of this. Is auto-tune AI? Well, let's look at it objectively. What does AI do? AI, you feed it something or lots of something, and it takes it, learns from it, and spits out things on command. It could be information about it. It could be something new because of it. It could be whatever you want based off of that. So auto-tune takes your voice, makes it the right pitch, adds different filters and things to it, and then spits it back out. Now it spits out a different version of what you originally put in there. So I guess that's a good argument to have if auto-tune is AI, but it's not though. I would say it's not. I don't know what you think. But I don't think it is.
regardless of your opinions on AI and which side you stand on, when it comes to Timbaland here, the biggest issue is him using it to replace artists. Like, it's one thing to utilize AI to help perfect something small or to save you some time, but it's totally different to create entire artists using.
I mean, even with the producing shit, like, if you was a rapper and then you stopped getting producers and just made AI beats for everything you did, you're doing the same thing Timbaland doing. Like, I don't think I would do that. I wouldn't do that. I know too many producers. Plus, I can make beats, so I would never do no dumb shit like that. But the idea of running beats through there and getting different beats out, I wouldn't be against that. I wrote a book on rap and put that shit out on Amazon, and that shit was pretty much all AI. I structured it. I put it together. I created the flow of information. I guided it. But no, I ain't write that bitch. But it also was done in like 40 minutes. I didn't even read it when it was done. I don't even know if that bitch still on Amazon. I might made $100 off that bitch already. I don't know. But anyway.
Using AI and literally launch a new record label for them.
They don't give a about you. They don't give a about creativity. They don't give a about art.
I kind of fuck with Dog. I don't know his name. I guess I'm gonna have to start learning these motherfuckers' names if I'm really gonna do this, which I'm really not. But he okay. I think I done heard him say some dumb shit maybe once, but all in all, I think bro cool.
So it's time to say something and be aggressive and be angry about it, because shutting up and being quiet is not going to save you. Timbaland's a moron. And after this, I don't want to hear not one single person in my comments trying to blow.
And it's fucked up because after all that, after me saying Timbaland need his ass whooped, and this is black people for you, I still feel kind of bad for Dog. You know what I'm saying? Because you really don't know no better. Honestly. And I don't like to hear this nigga talk crazy about him. That'd be another thing. When niggas be fucking up, I don't be liking to hear these people talk crazy about them like that. You know, let us take care of that. Like, y'all just, you keep calling niggas morons, and then you want to start using certain words and shit. I don't be liking that, but I ain't gonna go there. I don't be trying to make this, you know, black and white.
Smoke up my ass about how AI is the future.
I'm not gonna lie, that's why I take the bullets and the backlash on this, admitted Timbaland, now at age 53. Me jumping out with that announcement like I did was like, I don't know how to really explain this, but I haven't been this excited in a long time. I'm not sure if I was ready.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was sitting here thinking like, damn. Niggas really need to move the fuck out the way. Like, niggas, like, these old motherfuckers really need to, and I'm old too. So maybe I'm talking about us. But niggas need to move the fuck out the way. And you got maybe like in their 50s and 60s, because I ain't 50 yet. But if you in your 50s and 60s and you still got a hand in a lot of this music and acting and shit, and you're not pulling young niggas in, and I mean young niggas like in their 20s. If you're not pulling young niggas in, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
Ready, but if you truly believe in something, you just got to ride it out. Only time will tell if Timbaland was right.
Nah, time ain't gonna tell shit.
Immerse yourself.
Wrong as fuck. Fuck Timbaland. Shit is nuts. What is this? Okay. Word. Well, how long I've been on this motherfucker? Because it's about time for me to hack it on in. Time for me to pack it on in. Now, how do you get back to? That's what I be. Okay. Like, let's see. Okay. How do you get back to the damn thing? I don't know how this works. Oh, damn, I've been on for an hour and a half. Nuts. How do you get back to the live thing, though? Like, okay. How the fuck do you do that? Where is the... It's like I gotta be... I don't know. I mean, I know I can hit the button in my shit, but I was trying to